Across the opening 2 days of the private preseason test in Barcelona, we've revealed on the channel certain secrets housed within two of the big teams within F1. First, it was the debunking of the Red Bull non-startup Zero Pods, and secondly, we revealed Ferrari's hidden secret S-duct on the SF26. And today, we'll be revealing Mercedes' hidden trick within their front wing, specifically when it is in the active aero mode. And the first unique feature of the Mercedes ring over that of every other team is the mounting position for their two pylons, which connect the nose to the front wing. Now, for all the other teams, this has been on the main plane, but for the Mercedes W17, these pylons are attached to the secondary plane. So only the flaps as a result of that on the third plane are free to move. And when I say that, I'm talking about the active aero element with the opening of the rear wing and the front wing. And this was a choice that all of the teams could take. They didn't necessarily have to put the mounting position on the main plane. It was a choice of the main plane or the secondary plane. And it's just that Mercedes are the only team that have done that. Now, this does of course have an impact on the amount of drag you're going to dump. But I think if we're thinking logically here, if Mercedes have chosen to go with a more conservative output in terms of drag, it probably speaks volumes for their actual engine in their car, that they don't need to reduce the drag to the same levels all the other engine manufacturers with regards to their cars are doing. Now, these are just design choices that all the teams had available to them. But now this is the real hidden secret aspect of Mercedes' front wing, which we're about to get into. And it is only noticeable when the active aero element is in operation. Now, before we get into where exactly it is, why they have it on the car, I will be running a competition throughout preseason testing up until the end point of it, and you have the opportunity to win some really old school Ferrari merchandise from the early 1990s. One of them is a photo book which has a picture of Michael Schumacher's launch season in, I believe, 1996. So all you have to do to be in with a chance of winning this right here is subscribe to the channel and leave a comment in this video, and I will follow up once preseason testing has ended and announce the winner on the channel in the community tab section, as well as in the first video after preseason testing, and I will then follow up with you with details of how to send out these prizes to you. Now, the front wing, which is on screen right now, shows the Mercedes front wing in the active aero mode, the attack mode. And essentially, as I've just explained, there are three sections to this front wing and its active aero mode. You have the blue section, which is fixed constantly, does not move no matter what mode you're in. You have the section highlighted in yellow, which is of course going to be activated when in attack mode to dump drag, and then it will then reset when you're not in attack mode. But the point we need to focus in on is the area highlighted in red. This is an area through which Mercedes have introduced something no other team has as of yet with their front wing. And essentially they've created this fixed channel in the lower part of the nose, which is directing airflow towards the underfloor all the way to the T-tray area on the underside of the nose. And as you can see, the upper dentures, which are highlighted in red as I've mentioned, are there to manage and to optimize the direction and quality of the airflow downstream. It's just one of those small pieces of attention to detail that these top teams have over these smaller teams, because they just have that level of freedom, budget, and less constraints on them to be able to go for these finer details, while the smaller teams have to choose bigger gains than these smaller but rather intricate aspects that we've just been discussing right now. And this is kind of what sets Mercedes apart from the rest of the field. They find the minutest of details in the technical regs. They exploit it and take advantage of them to gain every millisecond of time, lap time, to their advantage. And this is just one of those examples once again in play. And a final thing to note with regard to this, if you look on the top of the nose cone, just above the three-pointed star in between the two first sponsors on the nose, there is a section through which the engineers from the team can get into and make adjustments to the flap angle. But yeah, really cool piece of engineering that no other team has of yet introduced. Now, at the end of the day, is this going to have a massive impact on their competitiveness? No, it is not. It is just the attention to detail that I love to see in Formula One, that you don't get in every team or in every other motorsport field, and it just for me sets apart Formula One from the rest. But I think away from that, Mercedes of course have a very good base platform to build off of overall with their W17. Their engine is expected of course to be the strongest out of all of the manufacturers, and that should give them an edge at the beginning of the season. But of course, this is preseason testing. We do not know what is going to come later on down the line in terms of upgrades within the first 5 races or the 5th race onwards, when teams begin to get further knowledge and understanding of changes they need to make for their 26 and 27 cars, and the pecking order could drastically change. But for the beginning portion of the year, I expect Mercedes to be at the front at the very least. Right everyone, I'm going to wrap the video up here. Hope you've all enjoyed it. If you have, do subscribe to the channel, hit the subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will catch you all in a breakdown of this preseason private test later in the week. Catch you then.